Now we're talking.
Good afternoon, Power people. Welcome to it. Welcome to the Wednesday edition, a special edition of Power Business, coming to you live from the Signature Restaurant in Pretoria. Welcome to everybody, whether you're hearing us on the airwaves or you're joining us here live in Pretoria Signature. In fact, if you're not joining us here live, shame for you. In fact, if you work around this particular area, pop in. Come and see. All of Power is in the building. I've seen all sorts of faces of all presenters, producers, news reporters are in the restaurant to share the celebration that the Signature Restaurant is going through today. In fact, I'll also be sharing some parts of that celebration because I'll be having some eats as we go through this particular show. Yes, I've got a whole menu in front of me. I've got starters. I have a main course. I even have desserts. I've been even promised cognac. There is apparently salmon Evo roses. I'm told it's not salmon. So the L is really silent, right?
The L is salmon.
These are new things, Chief. Now, in here, I'm told there's salmon, sashimi, mayo, caviar. Chief, what is caviar? Because we all pretend like we know what it is, but we don't. What is it?
It's the eggs of the fish. Okay, basically what you have here, we've got the salmon rolls. It's a sushi rice that's wrapped with the salmon and avocado, topped up with the caviar on top and the Chinese mayo.
Tsepo joins me again. Tsepo, what have we got this time?
Today we've got here the signature trio. We've got the duck confit. We've got the quails, and we've got the pork belly.
Okay, so what do we have for dessert? What do we have for dessert?
Here we've got the chocolate fondant, Lindt chocolate fondant.
Lindt chocolate fondant.
Yes,
These
fondant.
Words. This is fine dining, right? You must learn the language.
It is best.
You mustn't come here with your salmon.
Nah.
I understand. Okay, so the Lindt is the one in the middle.
The Lindt is the one.
Right. I only know that because it looks chocolate. Okay. So tell me about this one.
The chocolate fondant. There's a secret behind the chocolate fondant. It's how you cook it.
Right.
You can get any recipe, but if you don't cook it right, it has to cut it in the middle. It has to be runny.
You know, in South Africa, everything is not class. Everything is race, right? Everything is not about I can afford to go dining. It's more like there's a black restaurant, there's a white restaurant. I've been to your other Signature, and I'm pretty sure it's no different here. There's a very proper mix of all South Africans.
The menu influences the dynamics and the makeup of who ends up supporting you in the room.
And you got it right.
It's called experience.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to leave you. You're going to hear more from these guys for the next hour or so. Victor Khumeswana takes over in a few moments. It is 6 p.m. I will catch up with you again tomorrow, being Thursday, live from the JSE. It seems like I'm never in studio. I'm either at Signature Restaurant in Brooklyn or I'm at JSE in Sandton, but catch me then. Right now, it's time for Power News.
Oh, yes, it's 8 minutes past 6 here on Power FM 98.7. Hello, Power people. Welcome to the perfect hour of a perfect day. Victor Khumeswana checking in, coming in to you direct from the Brooklyn Bridge Signature Restaurant in Pretoria. I'm hanging out today. I'm not broadcasting. I'm hanging out with the who's who of Pretoria. And remember that Power Manifesto, people, it can get you a ticket into fine dining. That's what we are talking about today. We have in the building, before we go too far, His Worship the Mayor of Tshwane, Motokwana. Tell me about that last part, the knowledge economy and what you plan to do, more specifically.
Well, we have announced in our State of the Capital address that we are going to continue to consolidate the key sectors, which is automotive and also community services, which is largely government.
Let's not forget tourism and recreation.
Yes.
And that's why I bring in the host with the most, Desmond Mabuza. I know you from way back at Gold Reef City. We have brought Signature now to Brooklyn, which is the hub of fine dining, but also the who's who, the ambassadors, the diplomats, and just about everybody I know in Pretoria does come here. You have brought competition into this neighborhood, but I also like to see that you have partnered with an hotel group in Abuja, which is the capital of Nigeria, to open another restaurant called Panache. You have a knack for fine names when you build your restaurants.
It's in the blood. What can I say?
What does it take to become a sommelier? It sounds like a lot of training, you tell me.
You couldn't have put it more correctly. It entails more hard work, more training, more practice, and knowledge of the food as well. Because for you to pair the wine to the food and vice versa, you have to know the food, you have to know the wine.
Yajna Maharaj, what does digital marketing consultant...
Okay, so I'll give you a typical day for me. So let's say I would meet with Desmond, and we would go through some of the feedback that he gets, on social media platforms, okay? Because your customers are taking the time to go and give you this feedback. You obviously need to liaise with them and get back to them. If there's something wrong, you need to obviously fix it.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
Yes, Jacob, go
My
ahead.
question is posed at Desmond.
Yes, please.
What advice would he give to young people who are aspiring to one day open or run a business such as this, in terms of the easy part of it and the difficulties he encountered?
Okay, answer that, Desmond, and make your brief closing remark because we're out of time. Thank you, Jacob.
It's not easy. It's not always as rosy as it may come across.
Yeah.
So if you don't love it, you're not going to stick it through, especially through the rough times.
Yeah, especially because of the long hours involved.
And that's where the word passion comes in.
All right, thank you very much, Desmond Mabuza of Signature Brooklyn, who's been a very able host to us here, both Power Business and Power Hour. We are going to sign off, and of course, those are very well-fed people out there. They're going to have a big party. And we are signing off, as I said, after the news at 7 p.m. is Bongile Kanga standing in for the young mother of the nation. Is Victor Homoisona saying so long from Brooklyn Signature Restaurant until tomorrow.
You're listening to Power Hour, Monday to Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. on Power 98.7. Now we're talking.